All right.
Hey everybody. Let's play the game.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
Put Kilgore in
It's
there.
Kilgore.
Oh, he got his accessories set in there.
Oh, we'll check those out later.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, his colors are sweet too. And we're definitely going to show him off against Kilgore. That
Makes
is the
sense.
right thing to do.
Yeah.
I want to show you how different he is. You know that that's something we pride ourselves on when we do like a remixed character.
Yeah.
We're trying to make them as gameplay different as we possibly can.
Oh, absolutely.
So that they add brand new styles to the game. And I can tell, I'll hint you that about the next two characters. They bring absolutely brand new styles of gameplay to Kilgore, which
I'm excited.
we already have 26 of, or now 27 of. So
I know.
even more brand new styles are coming in. So
All
there we
right.
go. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make Isaac playable here. Somehow.
Yep. So while we're doing that, I'll just go through the script.
Boom.
Got
All right.
some little pop-ups there.
Oh yeah, high CPU usage detected. Yeah, you betcha.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Appropriate for this stream.
Indeed.
All right. So what is Kilgore?
What is Kilgore?
Yeah.
Let's talk about what is Kilgore. So, long while back,
Yeah.
Ultratech was like, you know what? Let's make some automated soldiers.
Okay.
You know? People dying, that's not so good.
Yeah.
How about some robots? And that's what they did.
Yeah.
And they started prototyping automated soldiers. It would eventually be called the Kilgore Project, but
Yeah.
it wasn't at the time,
Right.
you know, because it was a brand new thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though,
Yeah.
this caused some unforeseen problems, right?
Okay.
Like these guys, they were plagued with tons of issues.
Yeah.
Which, because of their high mechanical parts, and they had some classic, combustion fueling systems. This
Right,
made
they
them,
don't have like nuclear reactors. They
Yeah.
got gasoline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're super slow, and unfortunately, they were
heavy.
prone to overheating.
Yep, they sure
Yeah.
do. And another problem, doorknobs.
Yeah.
2 chain gun arms. leaves you with a difficult time with doorknobs. I like to imagine that at the Ultratech facility they had, automatic doors that you walk in front of, and they just never thought about it.
Yeah, it's an easy oversight.
Yeah.
This, right?
Doorknobs, whatever. He shoots
Yeah.
the doorknob and just kicks it.
Yeah, so despite the problems,
Yeah.
these Kilgore units were kind of used in battlefields and war-torn areas and things of that
Yeah,
nature.
I mean, they were expensive, but better than costing human life, right?
Right,
So they were
yeah.
used as police forces in a lot of areas and stuff.
yeah,
Wow.
all the Kilgore, all the Kilgore units were kind of decommissioned because of
Yeah.
the exploding and all that sort of.
Yeah,
nonsense.
they were either destroyed in action or decommissioned. They
Yeah.
were pretty much all gone. But
there was one Kilgore unit.
just one.
Yeah, and that one was smart enough to reprogram itself so that it can use its disadvantage as a weapon.
Really?
Yeah,
That must have intrigued Arya.
that did.
So what'd she do?
She ended up, first what happened was Gargos came back.
Yeah.
He started assaulting the Earth.
Right.
So Arya went back to her Forgotten Laboratory,
Yep.
and she tried to bring him back. And she did.
Here he is.
Yeah.
And she named him Kilgore,
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a very clever Arya.
So, Kilgore versus Doors,
Yep.
0-10 matchup. It's over. All right, so that's lore. That's the lore. All right, let's get into it. Whackbot, activate.
All right. So let's just talk about his walk speed.
Let's do it.
Just movement in general. Right?
Yeah. Oh man, his walk forward animation is the coolest.
Yeah.
That is
It's
so
super intimidating.
I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go to the edge of the screen for me?
Yeah, sure.
And we'll just both walk towards the center. Let's line up the center line.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have full reactor too.
I
You're-
am.
You're cruising. Maybe
Yeah.
spend some of that down so we can see the real walk speed.
Let me do that.
Do some shadow plays.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Let's try this again.
Yep. Let's get.
Do.
We're not at the center.
Yeah,
though.
go
There
back.
you go.
Go back.
Yeah, yep.
All right. 3, 2, walk. You still have too much medium.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's
It's
slower than
fine.
Kilgore.
The fact of the matter is, he's slower.
He's slower than Kilgore.
Yeah.
Back walk speed's a little slower as
Yep.
well. He's heavier. He makes the screen shake when he stomps, which is cool.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. A little bit of that on his jumps as well.
Yeah.
He jumps a little higher actually than Kilgore. If you want, here, give me the controller.
Yeah.
I want to do the up test here. Watch this.
Cool.
So you can see Kilgore's jumps are a little faster and less
Yeah.
high as they get more and more out of sync as they hold jump. Kilgore actually jumps a little bit farther than Kilgore does as well. But Kilgore is not immobile at all.
Right.
He's got all that cool fuel coming out of him too. Looks really awesome.
Yeah.
Much more classic look to it. And his dashes are actually super similar to Kilgore's non-buffed
Non-buffed.
dashes.
Yep.
So they're pretty good. They're pretty good dashes. Mobility's not bad at all. I want to talk about some normals.
Yeah. Let's look at
I'm
it.
going to cycle
So,
the sound every paragraph.
So we're gonna compare some of the normals to Kilgore.
Okay.
So you got light punch and close light punch,
All right.
pretty similar.
A crouching light
Or
punch.
crouching, yeah, sorry.
Just do yours too,
Yeah.
so they can see that they're the same.
Yep, look at that.
There's a little more range
pretty
on
good.
Kilgore's, but they're pretty similar.
Yep. And then we got light kick.
See yours.
Yep.
And crouching light kick.
Yep.
Yeah,
pretty
those are
similar.
pretty much the same.
Yep.
All right.
And then we got standing medium punch.
All right. So this is where things start to stop being the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So
like-
very different moves here.
Yep.
Kilgore's got a little short range swipe, and Kilgore's got this beastly long range thing, which is great.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Fantastic.
And then we got crouching medium punch.
Crouching medium
So
punch.
this
is
one's very different. Yeah. So
let's
here's
see.
mine.
Right. You got a little jab, a little walk forward jab thing.
Yeah.
I've got this elbow, this little rocket elbow.
That's cool. I wonder what that does.
This is actually a launcher, straight up.
Okay.
And it's a pretty good move. I'll show you some tips and tricks with that
Yeah.
later.
Okay. So, I mean, I can also jump into it.
It's your
Ooh.
anti-air. Yeah. It is a medium button, so it has medium priority, which
Right.
makes it not like the best anti-air, but
Yeah.
it's good. It's still good.
Yep. And we got crouching medium kick.
Yeah.
So this has more range.
Standing medium kick first. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So yours has a big
Yeah, I
kick,
got this
big
boot.
and I got this little shin kick,
Yep.
which isn't the best, but it's like 0 on block, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now we're going to crouch.
Yes, crouch.
Yep. Got
So
that.
I have a lot more range on mine,
Oh yeah.
but mine does not get low.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So then we got standing heavy kick.
We do.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got. Oh, you got the big side kick.
Yeah.
And I got the big front boot with the rocket power.
okay.
But mine is not a wall splat or a launcher, and yours is a wall splat.
Yeah.
So they're a little different in function.
Yep. And then we have jumping light punch. That's
Jumping
pretty-
light punch is very similar.
Very,
Maybe
yeah.
a little more reach on Kilgore's version, but that's kind of a trend.
Yeah.
His arms are just bigger.
Right.
Yeah.
And then jumping light kick.
Jumping light kick is pretty much the same looking.
Except-
Right. Kilgore's actually is his cross up.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. His only cross up is jump light kick.
Yep. And then we got jumping medium punch, which again is similar, but it
Yeah.
hits a little higher up actually.
Yeah, it's hard to see without the hitboxes on.
Yeah.
Plus, Kilgore jumps really high, but his actually reaches up a little bit higher. The angle's a little different than
Yep.
Kilgore's.
And then we got jump medium kick.
Jump medium kick.
Yep. Just more range, but it
Yeah.
doesn't cross up.
Right, so yours is like a down forward aimed kick cross up, and mine is looks like Kilgore's jumping heavy kick. It does not cross up.
Speaking of jumping heavy kick,
Yes. Let's see.
so mine is
you got
that.
the big boot.
Yep.
And I got the drop kick. And if I hit you in the air with this, it spikes you down, which looks awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
if it's
pretty
useful,
nice.
but it looks awesome.
Yeah. So, one thing we didn't go over was
Yeah.
his heavy punch button.
I wonder why.
I don't know. So heavy punch normals, as you guys already know,
Yeah.
these are his chain gun normals.
They fire the chain guns.
Yeah, they
you just
fire-
hit hard punch.
Yep.
It's easy. So I'm gonna do it. Cool.
All right.
And you can do that crouching or jumping.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do a jumping one too. Cool.
So
That's
one
great.
thing about that is they'll never hit overhead or low.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just you're just covering different parts of the screen. You're not actually doing low shots or overhead shots or anything like that.
Yep. So this guy has different mechanic than Kilgore.
Yeah.
With the reactor, right?
Kilgore has spin speed,
Yeah.
but it's his reactor spin speed,
Exactly.
and that affects how much meter he gets.
Yeah.
Whereas Kilgore is ancient and has traditional, energy, traditional meter system. He has shadow meter access in his combustion engine, I guess. That's how machines work. Arya's got it too. So.
Yeah.
That's cool. And he has his own spin speed mechanic, which
Right.
I'm sure you've seen if you've seen footage of this character in Shadow Lords or anything like that.
Yep.
But how does it work? Okay, let's count the hits. I'm gonna fire the chain guns, 4 hits.
Okay.
And now they're spinning faster, you can
They
see.
are.
Now I'm gonna fire again. 6
6.
hits. And now they're spinning pretty fast.
Yep.
Right? Now I'm gonna fire again.
Got
8 hits. Ooh, now they're heating up. They're glowing a little bit and there's some steam coming off. Now I fire again. 10 hits. They're glowing quite hot and there's a lot of smoke. And finally, 12 hits and now they're on fire and they're barely spinning. Now I'm in overheat mode. Overheat mode is very important for this character.
Yeah, and overheat mode lasts, 12 seconds?
Yeah, about 12 seconds.
Yeah.
It lasts quite a while, and it changes the way you need to play this character pretty dramatically.
Yeah, some of his moves actually change because of this, which is
Right.
something we're going to go over in a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what happens if I fire the chain guns during overheat mode?
Let's get to it real quick.
Do it. So I'm zoning, I'm being a jerk from over here. These are so fast and hard to react to. Oh no, I'm
Oh.
overheated and my bullets only go this far.
Yeah, so
But they
you-
explode on the way out of the barrel,
Yep.
which is pretty sweet. And if you hit somebody with them, they catch fire. and they take a
Nice.
little bit of potential damage.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Which is really great. It's not like a Cinder Burnout. There's
Right.
like no button they can press to extend it or shorten it. It's just 1 second of burning, and you get some potential damage.
Yeah. So I mean, Kilgore in general is kind of a low damage character.
He is. He doesn't hit that hard.
Yeah, but once you start getting that PD on there,
When you're in overheat mode,
Yeah.
you can hurt.
Yeah.
Pretty badly. Yeah.
yeah. So one thing that we got to show is I'm gonna block your gunshots.
Yeah. I need to turn Infinite Life off.
Yes.
For this. Health regeneration. No. Okay. So we're blocking these, and we're not taking chip damage.
Yeah.
No chip damage from bullets. So these are annoying to deal with for sure. You guys are going to see. But even the overheat one, there's no chip damage on the bullets.
Yep.
That's not his game.
Yeah. So you know, let's talk about the firing windows for these gunshots.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
this is going to get slightly technical. This is for all you guys who really want to maximize this type of character. Imagine there's like 30 frames, which is half a second, where bullets can come out.
Yeah.
At any spin speed, a bullet will always come out on the first frame. So you can always know, like, if my bullets come out after 15 frames of startup, they always will, no matter how fast or slow I'm spinning. But let's say we have a 30 frame window, right? And we're at the slowest spin speed, we're only going to get 2 shots off.
Right.
You're going to get bullets on frame 1 and frame 15, right? Halfway through it. Which means you have 15 extra frames of recovery compared to firing 6 shots at maximum spin speed, which is going to fire them on frame 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Right.
And then you'll have a lot, you'll be safer on block, you'll have more advantage on hit. Higher spin speeds are great. If you can hang out around like 4 or 5 spin speed, that's really good.
Yeah.
Because his moves are just a lot better.
Okay.
But to do that, you have to fire and then do other things for a little bit. Let them spin down and then fire again, right? If you are just going to shoot, you're going to overheat and you're going to have to shift into a more close and personal play style.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Thank you for the math.
Yes.
lesson.
Yes. And overheat bullets in general are the safest bullets, actually.
Right.
Because the explosions actually leave a bit more hit stun and block stun.
Yep.
So those are really good.
All right. So moving on. Now we're gonna look at his throws and his taunt.
Okay. Let's just do the taunt real
Yeah.
quick. He smacks himself in the head when trying to salute.
I never noticed it actually hit so.
He's older. He's a little goofy. I love that he's just barely works. I think that's the coolest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But he's a company man. That's why he salutes. He's
Yeah.
very loyal to Arya. Rewiring himself, reprogramming himself to take advantage of his overheating problem is cool.
Yeah.
But he's not really a thinker.
No,
He's not.
definitely
He's
not.
maybe not even self-aware. So.
So let's look at his throw now.
Yes.
His throw is really cool, actually.
Yeah, he uppercuts you into the air and he shoots. You notice that was 4 bullets.
Yeah.
But the spin speed went up.
Okay.
It's supposed to. There it goes. Yeah, it's going up. So now we got 5.
Okay.
Now we got 6.
6.
'Cause he's only shooting out of 1 gun instead
Yep.
of both.
Yep.
We're getting hot now. At higher spin speeds, you can actually juggle off these. I just missed it.
Yeah.
There. See?
Nice.
You can actually juggle off these. I'll get to that move later.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I don't know what
in
that was.
overheat, you can always juggle off these very easily. Just missed it again. There. You can
Nice.
juggle off these in overheat every time.
Yeah.
So again, up close, a little scarier in overheat. But if you choose not to juggle, you still get a hard knockdown, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
You want that. We'll show you why.
Yeah. So let's
Back throw's the same thing. Just
Yeah.
switch to sides first.
Yep. Let's go to health. Give
Yeah.
me infinite health.
All right, sounds good.
Let's mess with the mic a little too.
Oh, yep. Good call.
Boom.
Boom. All right.
All right. So
Command
let's look
normals?
at we got some command normals. We got chain gun sweep,
I
which
love
is
this one.
back heavy punch. Yeah, this move is super cool.
All right, so you hit back heavy punch, and he shoots while moving away.
Yeah.
This is such a good way to, like, instead of just backdashing, to gain some space while also controlling some space.
Oh, yeah.
And it does, like all chain gun moves do, increase the spin speed by 1.
Yep.
But it's a really nice way to backpedal. The damage is poor, people can crouch it, but if you're trying to gain space, I honestly think you're going to use this quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very good normal. And then we got wreck, which is forward heavy punch.
Yes, forward heavy punch is this big, he juts forward, uses the rocket fuel at his back to do a headbutt.
Yep. And on
Staggers.
hit, staggers, and
Yeah.
then in the air.
You can link a crouch medium kick. If you're feeling bold, you could do another one of these before you're out of range.
Yeah.
And then in the air, you can actually ground bounce with
Nice.
this. So this is actually a pretty good sequence.
Oh, yeah.
Right here, it leads to some stuff. Pretty good, pretty good.
So that's his normals.
Yes.
Command normals.
Those are the command normals.
Yeah. So next is what we call short circuit. That's his 3 kick.
So his teleport, they tried.
Yeah.
They were like, wouldn't it be cool if our death bots could teleport?
Yeah.
Golly. But
Didn't quite work.
It didn't quite work. Let me tell you about this move. If you've ever played like King of Fighters 96 or Capcom vs SNK 2 and S-Groove, this is a dodge.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good. You are actually invulnerable to everything but throws on frame 1 as soon as you do this. And it keeps you invulnerable until frame 27 and only has 5 frames of recovery where he's vulnerable.
Yeah.
So you got to throw him out of this most of the time. Can you charge up like a heavy drill and then come at me? Oh, I did it too early.
Okay.
Do it again. I did it too early again. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Punishment.
Boom.
So when you get good with this move, it supplements your offense and your defense by letting you dodge predictable things instead of having to hold a lot of those things. You see Jago wind kicking at you, just like boom, punish.
Yep.
And that's pretty fantastic.
So there's different properties for this move too when you're overheated.
That is the case for nearly everything he has.
Yeah.
So let's overheat and see what it does. This jingle sounds so cool.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so the overheat version, it severely malfunctions and explodes. The hitbox on this is much bigger than it looks. This deals 5 damage, very small amount to Kilgore, but it is invulnerable frame 1. So it's pretty good
Yeah.
get away from me reversal kind of thing. If you know your overheat's like about to end and you're in close, sneak one of these in, get some space, and then go back to zoning.
Yeah.
It's sick.
So one thing about this though, is you can kill yourself.
You
with
can. It does tiny bit of damage. You can kill yourself with it. Absolutely.
An appropriate way to go.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
So next
so
is
many differences so far.
Oh yeah,
right?
absolutely.
He has like what 5 normals that are the same,
Yep.
and the rest are completely different.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Application Kilgore does not play the same as before.
Not at all. Yeah.
So next up is Chain Gun Barrage.
Chain Gun Barrage.
This
You know
is-
what? I like the sound of that. That sounds
I do
great.
too.
Let's see it.
Yeah, this is quarter circle back and punch.
Okay.
And this is a screen sweeping projectile that raises
Alright.
the chain gun speed, obviously.
All right. So let's see the light punch.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's 2 shots.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. So the more spin speed you have, the more coverage of that area it will cover.
Yep.
And then, I can't reach. What else is cool about this move, though?
So let's look at the script.
Yeah.
So
This move can hit OTG.
oh man, what is that? Whoa,
Pick
that's
people
kind
up
of
off the
cool.
floor.
That is super cool.
Yeah, more on that later. You can do it after the throw, too, if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next,
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Next up is the medium punch version.
The chat. You can kill yourself. You guys are the best. Absolutely the best. Okay,
Alright,
sorry.
Let's
Medium
look at,
punch version.
Let's look at the medium punch version.
This version's probably the most important version, in my opinion. This shoots kind of up forward. You could crouch this. Go ahead and crouch.
Yeah.
This just doesn't hit most crouching characters.
Right.
Sorry, Aghanos players.
Yeah.
And then the more spin speed you have, the more coverage this has, which is fantastic.
It's pretty good.
And then,
Is that officially the sounds he makes?
yeah. This move is great
Yeah.
when you want to check people, because you're going to be doing fierce punches a lot to
Yeah.
zone, and when you want to check a jump, because this one people crouch. Most
Right.
characters can crouch this.
Yep.
Right, so when you want to check a jump, when you're doing the crouching ones, this is great.
Yep. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Then, and then we have the heavy punch version, and this one shoots up, and it sweeps up forward as well, but at a different angle. So we'll show that.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This version, you're not going to use it almost ever.
Yeah.
This is an incredibly situational move.
Yeah.
I think the times you're going to see this are against Sadira, she's
Sadira.
above me. Gargos, he's above me. Arya and Booster Body, she's above me.
Yep.
And you'll occasionally see this, but most of the time, you're probably just not going to do this move. Straight up.
Makes sense.
Very, very situational. Helpful in those matchups, absolutely, but very situational move.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's look at the shadow version of this move.
This is a bizarre one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is an entirely different move.
Right.
essentially.
Instead of like shooting chain guns.
Yeah.
What am I doing with my arms?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so what this is this is called exhaust.
Yep.
It does that, and it removes all of your heat. I'm gonna go infinite meter here. Or go refill. So I'm heating up, right? Oh, I don't want to overheat because I want to keep zoning, so I exhaust all my heat and I go back to zone.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm overheated again. Okay, I'll just exhaust it and go back to zone. So that's a really great way once you, because you are going to build up spin speed and heat as you play. You can try and delay it, but eventually you'll get high enough up that if you want to continue zoning, you just exhaust the heat.
Yep. And then the ender version of this move,
Yeah.
the regular chain gun barrage.
Yes. So if you use this as an ender, he will automatically exhaust at the end, and it leaves you about 0 with your opponent. So if you're desperate to get rid of heat, that's an option.
Yep. So next move is the chain gun assault. This is his DP.
Yes, this is a very important move.
Oh yeah.
So let's see Kilgore's DP real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of goes forward a little bit. Covers a huge range.
Oops.
Ah!
That's
Nice.
not a DP.
Okay, so let's see what Kilgore's looks like. So he goes pretty much straight up. He doesn't go forward very far. And it does increase the spin speed. On hit, he juggles you with some chain gun shots.
Yeah.
And just like the throw, at higher spin speeds and in overheat, you can actually juggle off of this. So in overheat, it's very easy. You can just keep it. It's fantastic. Look at all that PD.
I know.
Super ridiculous.
Yeah.
Exhaust.
So all versions of the DP are invulnerable?
All of them. Yep. That's correct. That was the light version I was doing.
Yep.
The light version hits on frame 5. He does not have a 3-frame DP like Kilgore does. His defense has to be a little worse because his zoning is
so
quite
good.
potent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The medium punch version is very interesting. It's actually, these are all invulnerable till they hit. The medium punch version hits on frame 10 and scoots forward quite a bit. So you can sneak through stuff. And then the heavy version hits on 15 and goes even farther. Look at that. Boom. Alright, so I want to show you some cool stuff.
Yeah. So one thing about this
Yeah.
though is the hitboxes on these things are pretty skinny.
They're skinny, yeah, they're not the best.
So it's
I'm not going to be checking cross-ups with this. You got to be pretty precise. Like if you jump at me from here, and I'm smart, I could get you.
Yeah.
But if I don't know my spacing, go ahead and jump again. Whoops.
Yeah.
Right.
Get wrecked.
You have to learn your spacing on those, for sure.
Okay. So let's see. Do we want to show some cool stuff?
Yeah, I wanted to show a thing. Where is
Yeah.
it?
I think you wanted to
Oh,
show...
the invulnerability. Of
Yes.
this. Okay, so check this out. Do a shadow fireball for me.
Okay.
Oh, I did light uppercut and I got hit. Do a shadow fireball for me. Heavy uppercut. Got him.
Nice.
All right, that's not gonna happen now.
Yeah, yeah.
Do shadow drill.
Okay.
Light uppercut. I got hit. Ooh. All right, now do shadow drill again. Heavy uppercut. Got him.
It's pretty tight.
So again, you're gonna experiment a lot with this.
Yeah.
These moves and these huge invulnerability windows on that medium and heavy versions have some really unique applications. You can react to the start of a shadow moves and blow through some stuff. So get in the training room and when you're having a struggle matchup and see what you can sneak through with this. It's pretty good.
Yep.
It is pretty good. Shadow version?
Yeah. Let's try it. Okay. Pretty standard
Typical.
stuff.
Yep. It still hits on frame 5.
Yep.
But you could cash out a juggle with this. If you were so inclined, like if I'm, over here.
Crackle.
Crackle's back.
Yep. Let's fix that.
Okay, Crackle's gone.
Boom.
So if I'm in overheat and I just do the simple juggle. Oh wow. This is gonna look like it does way too much damage.
Yeah, because
of
of
the
the
PD.
PD.
Come on, just give it to me. There.
There you go.
Okay, it doesn't actually do.
Does not do
60%. But yeah, you can cash out juggles with it, which is a nice thing to have. His juggles are pretty short, but can be very damaging because of overheat.
Yep. And then
Pretty cool.
And then the ender version is actually a launcher ender. It's
Oh,
not his
interesting.
damage ender.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I do the ender, and I launch him for a juggle.
Yep.
Got it. Not damage ender.
Yep.
We'll
And
get
that's
to the damage ender later.
yeah. So that's chain gun assault. Next up is chain gun dash. That's quarter circle forward and punch.
This looks like Kilgore's drill move, but it doesn't go very far,
Yeah.
and he shoots while he does it.
Yep.
Raises the spin speed
Yep.
and all that stuff. Heavier versions, they go farther and faster.
Yep.
This move is hilariously unsafe on block, especially at low spin speeds. You want to block this?
That was poor.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's I think at really high spin speeds, not overheat.
Yeah.
It's like maybe -11.
Oof. Okay.
Light version's safer than the heavy version for
Yeah.
sure, but in overheat, it's less unsafe, but still unsafe. You got to be careful with this one.
Yeah.
But that said, this is going to be your go-to opener, especially in overheat,
Yeah.
because you're going to get burn on them. So you can like that, and you get burn,
Oh yeah.
and that's huge PD. That's
Yep.
really important to confirm with this one instead of another opener, which we'll get to later. and you can do big damage. That was 40%.
Yeah.
Just because I had PD there already.
Right.
But yeah, you can do some real stuff.
So this is also a linker.
Yes, this is also a linker. So.
The cool thing about this as a linker is it does not increase.
Yes, the
your
linker
change.
version does not shoot the bullets at all.
Yep.
You can see he's just like shoving his elbow into them with rocket power. The gun isn't even out in the linker version. So gun is out here, and then linker version is just elbow, full on elbow power. Cool.
Yep. And then let's look at his under.
Yeah, let's do it. And that's a wall splat.
Yep.
Cool.
And then we have the.
His auto doubles are a bit different than full wars too. Light punch is samey, light kick is samey. Medium punch is pretty different.
Yeah.
Medium kick is different. Heavy punch is different. And heavy kick is the opposite of full wars, but a little different as well.
Yeah. So we got the shadow version of Chain Gun Dash next.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So pretty typical.
Pretty
Shoots
typical.
5 bullets.
Yep.
It also works as a linker, right?
Yeah, shadow linker with this.
And this does not increase the spin speed.
Right. So it always shoots the 5 bullets. Can you throw me a fireball real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not projectile invincible, but I'll shoot projectiles out of my way.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to show one more thing too. Just kind of unique to this matchup. Throw me a fireball.
Okay.
I didn't shoot the fireball. I shot you. Now shoot me another fireball. I'll shoot the high one this time. Oh. So that makes fireball wars between these two characters
Yeah.
pretty interesting. Shoot me another one. Oh, no, it's too fast.
No, sorry.
That's all I can really do.
Yeah.
So you got to look for stuff like that too. The high-low, kind of Sagati.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes zoning wars pretty unique between the cast.
Yeah. So we're gonna actually take a step back,
Yeah.
and we're gonna look back at exhaust.
So we didn't learn everything we needed to learn about exhaust.
No, we did not.
Interesting. What can you teach me, Isaac?
So did you know that you can pretty much cancel
Let me do the sound
any?
real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, we can cancel any what?
You can cancel any chain gun move on whiff, hit, or block into exhaust.
Okay, crouch for me. I'm gonna test this out.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
So I made a bad read here.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yep.
All right. So if you were to like jump over my low chain guns.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my god! I just lost the script.
Whoa! The script's on the floor. Okay.
Nobody saw that.
Nope. Nope.
Yep.
All right. Let's try that again. You jump over this.
Okay. Oop. Nice.
And I can anti-air you. So I can kind of full gore pip cancel.
Yeah.
But for a full meter instead of a pip. But I get a screen freeze out of it, which is cool.
Yeah.
Because I can see what's going on. This move is actually only 3 frame startup and 0 recovery. It's very, very fast.
Nice.
So you can use it to see what's going on. It's very, very, very strong.
Yeah, you know, as a person like me, I like zoning, and I like making mistakes.
Yes.
So this helps with that sort of play style.
You know what? I'm wondering if you could like.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
We're learning.
Yeah.
We're learning. Very interesting.
Yeah. So you can also use this, you know, from full screen, and you can confirm into combos.
I can confirm.
Yeah.
So what if I went like this?
Whoa. That's 2 bars.
It cost a lot, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you need to finish the match and you get a hit,
Yeah.
hey,
Let's go.
why not? Crackle's back. I just did that too. This thing is so unpredictable.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah. That's cool. Full screen confirms. Huh? What else? Oh, I already showed the pickup for the juggle.
Yep.
Yeah, you should use the crap out of this. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're gonna find that most of his shadow moves are pretty fantastic. You're gonna use these a lot.
Yeah, he has another shadow move coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
That is
Just
pretty.
yeah, it's
pretty good.
amazing.
Yeah. All right.
Delicious.
So next move is quarter circle forward kick, and that is his metal ball.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this one more time.
Yeah. People are laughing.
No, I messed it up.
People are laughing at the 7% 2-bar combo that
Oh,
you did.
you know, you take what you can get sometimes. We'll talk about his meter later.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some stuff you guys don't know. Yeah, okay, that's cool. All right, 7%. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's good.
Come on. All right, so we're talking about the next special move, right?
Yeah, that's metal ball.
Metal ball.
So this is an opener. It's a flying
It sure
missile fueled air thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rocket fuel. Is that what boosts them up in there?
Yeah, rocket fuel. I'm trying to like land right in front of him. It's hard to space.
Oh.
The recovery on landing on this is not that long.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for like mobility.
Yeah. So I mean, you saw the light version there. Let's
That's
go
the light
through.
version.
Yeah. Let's do.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Okay, go. You're all the way in the corner.
Yeah.
Come out of the corner like a step.
Okay.
Little more.
Okay.
Crouch block.
Okay.
Oh no, a little more. Sorry. There. No, it doesn't work on him. All right. There.
Oh.
No, it's too far. Too far. There. Oh my god. It's too far again. I got this. I can do this. Never mind. Doesn't work on full
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Works on other characters.
Yeah.
You can cross up with it. It's
Yes. All right, so let's show just the different versions real quick. We
Yes.
got the light one that went super far. We saw that. And we had the medium version,
Yep.
which goes higher
Yep.
but less far.
Yep.
And then we have the heavy kick version, which goes very high but not very far.
cool. Yes, absolutely.
This move is comically unsafe on block.
Yeah.
As you just messed me up.
Yes. Okay. You want to block it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's like
really bad.
Yeah. So obviously we talked about how it can cross up.
Yes.
So you can use this to escape the corner and kind of get different positions. on the
Yeah, like
screen
if you
and
can get a
stuff like
knockdown
that.
here instead of going for combos,
Yeah.
what I like to do is just be like, see ya.
No,
Just get
pretty
out of
legit.
there and keep backtracking,
Yep.
which is pretty fun.
Yeah. So let's get overheated real quick. Let's have Kilgore be in heat.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
No. Oh.
All right,
went there.
I got it. So now there's an explosion on hit,
that's
and I
interesting.
get more advantage for like an easier manual. And on block, I'm actually safe. On block, overheated metal balls are -1 or -2 depending on where you hit.
Okay.
They're pretty safe.
All right.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's a good move.
Yeah.
He is airborne during it, so it has like one lower priority than you'd expect.
Yeah.
You can check it with fierce buttons and ground special moves and stuff. Not impossible to hit him out of at all.
Yeah.
As you'll see when we play matches.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. I'm gonna click the buttons again. Yep, Crackle just came back.
Yeah. So next up is the linker version of this move.
Yes.
So just kind of
So, yeah,
typical
you can
linker,
open
right?
with it, and you can link,
Yep.
and you can end, and it does exchange.
Yep.
So another way to get out of the corner. Very important for a zoner who needs to backtrack a lot to be able to just sneak out of the corner.
Yeah, absolutely.
And because this is such an unsafe opener, and both of his openers are very unsafe, I like to confirm with forward heavy punch. Just be like, boom, oh, I see it.
Nice.
That's how I like to start a combo.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we have the shadow version of this move too.
This move's weird.
Yeah, this is a very different type of
So
move.
I'm gonna do it. It goes about that far.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it and hold back. It goes less far. I'll do it and hold forward. It goes much farther. I can wiggle. It's single hit. It's a shadow ender. It'll
Yep.
cash out juggles.
Yep.
And it's a recapture.
Yep.
This move is really weird.
It's also projectile invulnerable too.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. You wanna shoot me some plasma?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'll just go.
Yeah, right.
There
It's
are
hard to show.
cases, but most of the time you
Imagine like Aghanos Rock Punch
yes,
thing, right?
fly through that.
Yep.
It's not super fast. You're not going to use the projectile invulnerability much. Very situational.
Yep.
But yeah, let's check this out. It's another 2-meter combo you guys are going to laugh at. But hey.
That damage
yeah.
though.
Oh, I missed the ender. So I usually do damage ender and we're not there yet. Oops. Okay, I got this. I'll do DB ender. There.
His combos look super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually get about 20% off of that for 2 meters, but it's if that's going to end the match, yeah, do it.
Yeah, do it. Absolutely. All right. So let's quick mic check real quick.
Mic check.
Yep. All right. Next move
Yes.
is quarter circle back and kick,
I was almost there.
and these are his missile pod helix missiles, right?
Helix rockets.
Helix rockets.
Yes.
There we go. Boom.
These are awesome.
Yeah, they're super cool.
Yes.
So that was the light version. Obviously, he just shoots out missiles from his chest, which is
Yeah,
pretty
which
cool.
is unfortunately right next to his combustion engine.
Yeah.
Which gets a little hot sometimes.
Maybe that's
that'll
why
come into play.
he exploded again. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are awesome.
So,
Good news.
Yeah,
Firing the missiles
Yep.
does not increase the spin speed.
it's good.
So when you're zoning, you mix in some missiles.
Yep.
Mix in some missiles, let your spin speed go back down a little bit. Now we'll mix in some missiles. Hang out, mix in a little bit of missiles. Let the spin speed drop. Now we'll shoot for the guns again, right? Mix in the missiles and you can zone longer.
Yep. Guess.
Mix in the missiles.
Yep. So obviously we showed the light kick version, right?
Yes.
So there's also another version, And this is when things kind of get a little different, right?
Yes.
Got some cool properties.
Yes.
So the medium kick version actually will set up a reticle on the screen.
And that always appears right on top of the enemy's current location.
Yep.
Can you hold up for me?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
It doesn't lock onto the opponent, it locks onto a screen location.
Yeah.
But it always appears on top of the opponent's current location.
Yeah. So you can hold this
What?
and then try moving around. Whoa.
I can move this wherever I want?
Yeah. That's pretty
What?
sick.
So I can supplement my zoning with this kind of thing?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's pretty sick. So one thing you might notice too is the missiles
Okay.
explode where
When they get
reticle-
to the target.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't want to do this yet.
Yeah.
I'll do here. I need to get rid of it. There we go. So when they get to this target, they will explode.
Absolutely.
Interesting. And the explosions are quite large.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to cover some space, you know, you can do it this way. Instead of trying to hit with the missiles, you can try and cover with the explosion.
Yep.
It's pretty sick. And this is just fun to hold down the button and move down the kill target. Right?
Yeah. And how are you doing that? You're just moving around with.
Yeah, I just move
the
this.
stick.
You can't walk when you're holding this, so
Yeah.
you just do the motion and hold the button and move this thing wherever you want it to go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
So then you got the heavy kick version. So this also will put a reticule on the screen.
Yes.
And it starts like halfway between you and your opponent.
Okay.
So let's look at that. There you go. So it automatically will be in between.
But the missiles go up and they
and
come,
then come
back
down.
around.
All right,
And can I move this one too?
You sure can. So that's pretty cool.
Hey, why'd you dodge my missile? So I can supplement my zoning this way.
Yeah.
Or if I can get you to hold still.
Ooh.
Oh, that combo. Oh,
Yeah.
I got this. I got this. This character's so sick.
Yeah, if you like zoning characters, this is super fun to
Yeah.
mess with. Absolutely.
Check this out. You ready? Throw. Heavy missiles. What's gonna happen? They're coming back. They're coming back. Sweep. Heavy missiles. Where am I going? What's happening? He's got some really cool stuff.
Yeah. So then we got the shadow version. So,
All right.
yeah, so this one also locks onto the current location of the opponent, and then releases a bunch of them at a different
That's
angle.
probably the coolest looking thing in the
Yeah.
game. Did you see the damage on that?
Yeah. Let's
So
do
you're
it.
going to use this a lot. A lot. 17% if you get all missiles.
It's pretty legit.
I got 15 that
15,
time. I
yeah.
got 17 last time. One thing people like to do with 1 meter is this. Oh my god, that missed. That never misses. Is this. I need a higher spin speed, that's why. One thing people like to do with missiles is this. Oh my god.
Get wrecked. Well,
Is this.
please believe.
Oh my god, I'm getting worse.
he's a malfunctioning unit. It's fine.
I gotta land this now.
This
Gotta
is what the
redeem
rest of the
myself.
stream is going to be now.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm so upset. I land this all the time.
Maybe it's a full gore only thing? Oh, there you go. Boom.
There, that's it.
Yeah.
That looks sick.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
does.
huge corner carry.
Yeah.
That's not as hard as it looked just now. I'm gonna blame the lag on the Stevie.
Uh-huh, sure.
See, now I can do it every time. God, that's awesome. I did it! I did it! Cheer for me. Thank you for cheering for me.
Yeah. So, during overheat,
Uh-oh.
what happens to the missiles?
Well, we did say that the missile pod is right next to the combustion engine.
Yeah.
That's not good. Let's fire some light missiles. They don't quite make it.
No.
Let's fire some medium missiles. So let's put them up here.
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't make it. Heavy missiles are especially useless.
Yeah.
Overheat, pretty bad. Careful with those.
Yep.
What about shadow missiles? Are they affected by this?
see.
Golly, I hope not.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, let's see what shadow missiles do. Yeah, they didn't quite make it either. So be careful. Missiles are not the hotness full screen
Yeah.
when you're overheated because they are too hot and they will just detonate on their way out.
Yep.
Be careful.
So then next up we have instinct mode.
Oh, we're already to instinct mode?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? We have like 25 pages of this.
So many pages.
Yeah. But yeah, we're in instinct mode.
Okay.
AKA quality assurance, AKA Heat Master 5000.
All right.
So things are really heating up.
All right, let's
So
do it.
basically, what happens is
Ooh, he's fired.
he's just combusted all over the
Yes.
place.
So he removes the safeguards in his programming on his chain guns and his combustion,
Yeah.
so that he can have full spin speed while having heat.
Yeah.
So you get the full range moves. Oops, I need the
Infinite instinct.
infinite instinct.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's refill it. So you'll have full range, all the bullets. You'll get 6 bullets, 6 shots every time.
Yeah.
And they explode when they hit the opponent and burn them. So your zoning potential's nuts.
Yeah. No, it's super good.
And
look at all that PD.
yeah, it's super ridiculous. What did I need to change? I need to change shadow meter to normal. I want to show you something else.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me get rid of the shadow meter. Watch the meter game. Block this. Block this. Oh, shoot. Block
Yep.
this.
Wow.
Watch this outside of instinct.
Yeah. I mean, that's a
Yes.
pretty healthy build.
Yes. His meter game, though, in instinct,
Woo.
is super ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you'll get to do a lot of this, and a lot of this, and a lot of this,
Yep.
and a lot of this. I already got a meter back.
Yeah. It's pretty insane.
Yeah, it's super, super silly. Let's check meter game on these. That's pretty good, too.
Yeah.
So meter's not going to be a
Respectable.
problem for this guy, and you're going to spend a lot of it on exhaust and missiles and shadow ball and all that good stuff. This character's so fun.
Yeah.
The instinct is very simple. You get the benefits of the zoning mode and the rushdown mode all at once. And that includes all the other benefits too. So block,
Yeah.
I get the explosion, right? I get the exploding bullets here, which make me more safe.
Yep.
I get everything. And I get the full screen missiles. I get it all.
You can have your throw setups here
And
too.
you get your throw cells. Whoops,
that was great.
don't look at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys will find all kinds of crazy stuff with this character. He is so fun and so different. He is much more different than Shadow Jago was from Jago. Much more different. We're really thrilled with how far we were able to push him away from Kilgore and make such a unique playstyle.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're opposites.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Kilgore's this dude who's just like, I'm going to rush you down. It's going to spin me up and give me the ability to do unstoppable zoning.
Yeah.
Whereas Kilgore's like, I'm going to do this unstoppable zoning until I can't anymore, and now I'm going to rush you down.
Yep. You done good.
Thanks.
All right. So next up.
I feel like the game, season 3 didn't have like a lot of real zoning characters. Like, it had Gargos, he's a zoning character for sure, and like half a Vital. But this, post season 3, we got a zoner. Coming straight to you guys who love zoners, and I know there's a lot of you.
Yeah. No, zoning is super fun because you get to frustrate a lot of people.
Yes, absolutely. What else are we doing here?
So we have the Ultra
Should we
and
do
the
the
Ultra Ender.
Okay, let's do the Ultra. His Ultra is Dragon Punch motion, DP, forward, down, forward, 3 punches.
Yep.
Missiles!
Yes. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
you missed.
His Ultra Ender just makes him have a huge detonation, which is cool.
So, we just finished the Kilgore walkthrough. Now everybody has the knowledge of what Kilgore can do. But what are some tips and tricks?
You want tips and tricks?
Yeah. So why overheat? Why stay cool? Things of that nature.
Let's talk about tips and tricks.
Yeah.
I know you guys. Oh, I love the Ultra. That's a bug. We'll fix it.
Yep.
Someday. Tips and tricks. I saw this on the forums because people were playing him in SL mode, and they're like, "Why wouldn't I just purposely overheat all the time?"
Right.
And I'll tell you why. Kilgore, his rushdown, even though it's better in overheat, still pretty average. Honestly.
Yeah.
And it really is a matchup specific thing. I'm going to do the sound real quick.
Yeah.
Are you fighting a character who you can zone, who you can keep out? Do it as long as you can.
Right.
Do not overheat.
Yeah.
Are you fighting a character who you can't keep out ever? Is Spinal behind you all the time? Overheat as quickly as possible so you can try to compete his way.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be very matchup specific how you approach whether or not you want to overheat or you want to keep the heat as low as you can.
Right.
It's going to take a while to learn all that stuff. As you learn the character, you're going to have to start to figure out, gosh, I just can't keep this character out. I can't keep Kilgore out. I can't keep Spinal out. What do I do? Overheat.
Yep.
That'll help. And then against characters who you can keep out, who have much better rushdown than you, like Saber Wolf or whatever, try and keep the heat low and keep zoning them out.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Obviously you want to use exhaust to kind of cover your mistakes.
Yes, you absolutely do want to keep some meter around for exhaust and try and build it back. Pretty important. Can the revert? Somebody asked, can this hit behind him? Absolutely can. You want to jump over me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not great, but it can.
Yep.
What a dunk.
Yep.
I see the chat saying this character is sick. You are correct.
He is
This
sick.
character is sick.
Yeah.
Oh, we broke 1,000 viewers. Cool.
Nice.
We're at 1,200 on Twitch
Nice.
and a couple hundred on Beam.
Yeah.
Sweet. More tips and tricks. Kilgore is a very unsafe character.
He is.
His openers are both very unsafe.
Yep.
You can't just like do a button into an opener. You're not Jago. You're not Fulgore. How are we gonna deal with that? I already showed you one of my tricks. We're gonna confirm. Right? Just confirm. Confirm. Crouch light, take light kick. Confirm. Don't just randomly do button into opener unless you just want to be dead all the time. Very unsafe character. Use forward hard punch a lot to try and compensate. Use that stagger. I want to tell you about some of his buttons too. This on block is +2.
Ooh. Okay.
The problem is that if it hits, I get a launcher,
Right.
and I got to be prepared for that because it's a short launcher.
Yeah.
So what I like to do is I'll always do with the same timing, crouch medium punch into forward hard punch. That's my best. It's not really a frame trap, but it gets people because it's got like a 6-frame gap.
Yeah.
So that gets you the ground bounce into some stuff. Or if you block and then you try to attack afterwards,
Let me have both
grab
hands
that.
on controller.
then I can get the
Yep.
counter hit, right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, if you like press the medium there or something.
Yeah.
If you're not looking for this. There we go.
Sorry, I'm too good.
Yeah, sorry. It's pretty good,
Yeah.
and I recommend it. His only other move that isn't negative is standing medium kick. This is like 0 on block. So
Yeah.
you're going to want to use that too. And then I want to show you something defensively against this character. This is going to infuriate you guys the first day against him if you don't know this.
Oh, this, yes. Yeah.
That's not real.
No.
Uh,
So do that again. Yeah.
He can just quick rise.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't quick rise, you can do this all day. Well, not in
Not in
overheat because I'm missing.
Yeah, so don't fall for that.
Don't fall for this. That's not real.
That's not real.
Just quick rise it and punish the
Yep.
Kilgore player for even trying it. Because it's super not great.
Yeah. So,
Boom.
so that was it.
That was it. We have about an hour left in the stream. And I
Wow.
want to remind you guys there will be maybe a tasty little morsel,
Okay.
tiny little thing at the end. So let's show some costumes.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then let's play some matches.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of this mode. What do you guys think in the chat? You like the Kilgore? You ready?
Crackle, crackle.
We're crackling. You ready for some Kilgore? Get that community fund. Make 2017 tournaments bigger than they've ever been.
I can't wait.
I mean, if we can really fund tournaments in 2017 with no cap, like
Yeah.
if you guys go hard and get everybody to get in there, we could have by far the most money the FGC has seen.
Yeah.
And that'll turn a lot of heads, and people will be playing KI with you. Believe me, they
Yeah.
absolutely will.
So we do have a question
Yes.
I've seen a few times.
Okay.
When you're in instinct mode,
Yes.
and you use his short circuit,
Yes.
what happens?
You explode.
Okay.
I believe you explode. I actually don't know now. I think you explode.
We'll test it out in a little bit.
Great question. I didn't even know the answer. All right. Here's the boy, Whackbot. Here's some outfits I put on him. We'll just go in here and check it all out.
His colors are pretty legit.
He has really cool colors.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take everything off real quick so that we can just do colors. All right. So we got colors.
Yeah.
We got color 2.
Yeah. I like it.
We got color 3. It's very festive. We got color 4. Whoa! This one is very gold.
Yeah.
This looks good with certain accessory sets because there are parts of him that are exposed and change colors, which is
Yeah.
cool. This is very nice. Wow. Solid white. Very cool. This is the green one. So when you got to send your Kilgore into the woods,
Yep.
kill some squirrels.
Yeah, yeah. Squirrels.
Yeah. Purple. You know, the Ramon classic.
Yeah.
And of course, everyone's favorite. The kind of lava crusted
Yeah, this one is
level
pretty
50
cool.
color 9. This
yeah.
one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Yes, yes. Yeah, he has one costume set because he is a remixed character, just like Shadow Jago. I did not mean to rotate him that way. It's so hard on arcade stick. There we go. Cool. So he's got the ballistic body type. So
Yeah.
I know a lot of people said, shouldn't he be bulkier if he's older? Yeah, make him bulkier. It
Yeah,
looks
if you
awesome.
want, yeah.
It looks totally awesome to make him bulkier. So you can get these huge bulky legs, and then you can get these huge bulky chain guns. I think this looks sick.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love
I
this costume
absolutely
set.
love
Yeah. It's
And
really
of
good.
course, you have color variants of this that you can unlock. So you can go for gray, You can mix and match them too.
Yeah. I like the blue one personally.
Blue.
Yeah, that's actually the one that I put in SL mode as well.
Nice.
Because I thought that one looked
looks really cool.
Yeah.
And then of course the final one would be, you know, this
hot rod.
Look. Yeah. And that's pretty sick too.
Yeah.
Very cool. Those are the outfits.